I'm at the Super 8 Motel in Daleville. It is the day after the night hike, so it's a 0 day today. I have my classic shower outfit on, which I haven't had to really use in a while. And I have my laundry pile. It's the second day I'm going to be staying at the Super 8. Finally got out, got to the post office before they closed. I had to pick up my new Ultras and I just reordered the same pair that I already had. But yeah, I have the new shoes. I sent back a lightweight fleece that I had been wearing and a t-shirt that Helva had given me to cut some weight down. Should also mention at the Outfitters what I got 2 packs of the dehydrated pad thai meals, which it's like I haven't been able to find like any good dehydrated meals since before I started the trail. Like no one has this pad thai or the Asian ones, which are my favorite, and there's way more nutritious than a lot of the other ones. I got one of those towels that are really lightweight and they absorb 4 times their weight, so that way I can if I come by swimming holes, I can just jump in there now. I got bug spray, or bug lotion, bug repellent lotion. But yeah, yesterday I was a little freaked out because I know I've had these like bumps around my ankles. I've had them for a while. Let me see if I can show. Yeah, there's tons of them. And as I've been hiking the past like 5 days or so, I feel like I keep getting these bites all over my back. Even when I'm not hiking, I feel like all of a sudden like my whole back will just feel like it gets bit, and I'm like, ooh. Anywhere where my tank top wasn't. So all of my arms and everything, like there's just tons of these bumps. Like this is even the bad part. The bad part's on this side. It goes all up my shoulder. Just tons of these bumps. And they're all over my back too. Let me see if I could show. Yeah, you see there's like all of these bumps on top of my sunburn. It's just like, I don't know what they are, but I think they were the no-see-ums that were biting the other day when I was coming down, like right before the night hike. There's a whole bunch of them. So I think that's what's been biting me the past few days. I think they just get like stuck in my backpack because it's not underneath my shirt or anything. It's only the parts of my skin that are exposed. I think they just get on my backpack or whatever, and then you start biting the crap out of my skin. So I've probably 100 to 150 of these bites on my body right now. So that's the main reason I'm staying today is I have these bites. Plus, 2 days ago, I woke up with felt like a swollen throat, and then yesterday I was blowing nose, and today, yeah, it's like I have a little bit of a sinus infection going on. I just had my first nap of the entire trail. I should have set my alarm a little bit later because I kept hitting snooze, so that sort of disrupted my sleep. But yeah, I feel a little groggy as expected with a nap. But yeah, it feels great to finally have the opportunity to take a nap. I'm gonna head over now to the Mexican restaurant for early dinner. Well, today's the day that I switch over to my new Ultras and leave my old Ultras behind. The ones that caught on fire during one of the coldest days. Ones that probably hurt my feet a lot the last few 100 miles. But yeah, I mean, I sewed these up at Angel's Rest and seam sealed where I sewed them there, and that didn't fall apart. That started ripping again. These ones have gotten me to where I am, 1/3 of the Appalachian Trail. So it's pretty bittersweet. It's funny just saying bye to shoes, but it's still bittersweet. And here's the difference between the two. I just ate at the Mexican restaurant again before leaving. Actually talked with my waiter from yesterday a bit. He sat down and talked with me. That was interesting. Didn't expect that. What's new? Oh yeah, on my shoes. I forgot when I first got these, I remember them being really slippery. It's like any wet surface like this I'm really sliding on. So that'll go after a bit, but yeah, I'm not used to it where I have to be really like, inching around on like slippery surface like the blacktop. Yeah, so that's my update on what I've been doing. I left a little bit later today because there's a lot of reports going on that I don't even want to say his name because I don't want to give him attention or anything, but that there's been either a stabbing and or a killing on the trail, not too far from where I am right now, back more near Angel's Rest. I'm not really gonna say anything more right now just because I don't know what's true, what's not, but I'm gonna continue on my hike because it sounds like I'm safe. It sounds like they got him in custody at the police office right now, but yeah, it's been a really weird morning. I hadn't really updated before because once again I said I didn't know what was going on, so I've just been sort of focusing on getting up and out. So right over here is where I got off the other day, and the trail continues right here. Thought I may have missed, like, not even, I was hoping I had missed the easy way across this road, but nope, that's what they expect hikers cross over, is this 4-lane road. Yeah, they definitely gotta update that, put a bridge or crosswalk even or something. But all right, back on the trail. Really happy back on trail. Let's see how these shoes do, and if my tendonitis goes away, and get in a better mindset. I was just recording and I see a snake that is probably dead. I think I'm finally out of that weird section of what I'm gonna call false woods, just basically woods in between the interstates and busy roads. Had to cross like 3 or 4 roads and go across railroad tracks, but now I'm actually in nature. Can still hear the road down below to my right, but this is some nice scenery going on now. I was a little distracted and didn't realize how many miles I hiked already. It was actually quite a while ago. I hit the 1/3 mark of the Appalachian Trail. That's up in like, I think it was like 730.6, somewhere around there. Very interesting how the trail has changed a lot. I feel like I could break up my hike into certain chapters, like every chapter had a different feel. It's such a weird feeling to think about how I felt a month ago, how I felt 2 months ago. It's so different. There's not that group camaraderie anymore. Camaraderie, can't say the word. There's not that feel anymore, but I think there's still people around, and I might catch up with Logan tomorrow, so that might all change, but yeah, 1/3 of the trail done. Glad to finally be back on track hiking the way I should be. There's some fish swimming down there. They're about 2 inches long. Probably like 10 or so of them just swimming back and forth. Orange newts have become the new millipede or whatever those things were, those worm things I've seen everywhere. I am seeing these like every, I don't even know, I'd say every 50 feet or so. I gotta watch out not to step on them because half of them are like right in the middle of the path like that. I really don't get why they call these green tunnels because it seems pretty colorful right now. All these petals on the floor and everything. Today I'm gonna try to hit up the, I believe it's called Otter Creek Campground. That's where Logan is right now. Logan has a bit of an injury with his Achilles. Wasn't expected to be able to catch up with him so easily after taking the extra 0 in Daleville. Yeah, the other 2 people at the shelter are leaving later just because of the rain. So that just goes to show how few people want to rain hike. Just came out onto Taylor's Mountain Overlook. You cross the Blue Ridge Parkway right here. There's another view on that side. I think this is like the famous route that people always talk about in this area. I didn't know about it until very recently. I've been going back and forth between outlooks, or I should say overlooks, and going through the woods. And the road has been right alongside the trail the whole time, so I keep hearing cars drive by. It's a little weird. I don't feel like I'm in the woods hiking, so I feel like this trip has become more about just getting from one part of the country to the next, which I used to think that's what it was about before. There's a car. When I saw how many road crossings were in New Jersey, that sort of, made me go from thinking it was like deep wilderness to that. But then the southern part was pretty like deep wilderness in sections. But now, like I've said before, I just gotta accept that it's gonna be a lot different now. It's sort of messing with my mind being along roads and stuff all the time. You can't really feel like you're in true nature. And we come out onto the road and another lookout. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. I feel like it's like just lookout after lookout with the same view, and then the path is always right there. Right now I'm at Bears Wallow Gap. I'm gonna get picked up by a shuttle service from Daleville and go to the campground where Logan is. Yay!
You can get like a whole 6-7 pack or 8 pack or I think 6 pack. And sometimes I have 8 in them, I guess.
I'm at the campground right now. Logan and I slept in this bunk, which I couldn't see last night because it was dark, but we have a pond view. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I slept over here. Logan slept there. There's a little kitchen area, but there's no running water, so I'm heading out of here today. I'm either going to sleep in a tent or head out, but probably sleep in a tent just because it doesn't make sense to stay in here if there's no running water. It's sort of pointless. May as well just stay in a tent. This thing I've seen over the past few days, it's like a lizard snake looking thing. It's been in the door of the bathroom. I finally caught it in action without running away from me. I came here and was surprised to see Hunger Man was also here, but he was tenting. Hunger Man's tented here, Logan, and now me. So we have now relocated to the tents just because it's probably just as comfortable as the bunks here. It's just a tent and it's really nice out and it'll be cool to be together. Plus, the dogs have now moved over to us. So. Going in the bathroom again, and there he is again. And there's also the spider, which I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty poisonous. It's been in here all day too. I left Middle Creek Campground just a little bit ago. I'm about 2 miles in to my hike today. I had gotten off 6 miles before the road to Middle Creek Campground. I shuttled back with Homer to where I had gotten off the other day. So yeah, just to go over everything, just 2 days ago I got off the trail a little earlier than expected because I wasn't feeling too well. Really bad, like, stuffy nose and stuff. I'm not sure it's a cold or allergies, but it seems like allergies just because it won't go away. My ears are all clogged and everything. It's like pretty annoying to have on top of everything else. Breathing is hard to do too, sort of my lungs. Anyways, yeah, so I got off 2 days ago, went to the campground, knew Logan was going to be there. Also got off earlier because I thought it'd be cool to hang out with him a bit more. And then I was surprised to see Hunger Man was there because I did not know Hunger Man was there. Hunger Man knew I was coming though from Logan. So we had a really great night talking and everything. Yesterday, none of us were sure if we're taking zeros. All 3 of us took zeros, so we hung out there. And today we're all back on trail. Logan left before Hunger Man and I even got up, so we don't even know where he went. Hunger Man left just a little before I did. Then I got picked up around 1 o'clock. I was supposed to get picked up at 1:30, which is later than I wanted. Then Homer came early. But yeah, getting a little bit of a late start, so not getting many miles in today. It was good to go to the campground because they make tons of food there. So I was able to stock up on some calories a bit. Wish I was able to eat more. But I think the sinus issues make me not want to eat as much. The news of the victims from the stabbing came about. All the fears I had sort of overcome recently for things I had done that were scary, like sleeping over the shelter or all that. It's like now I'm questioning that stuff. Like, should I really do stuff alone like that all the time? Like hiking, whatever, but sleeping alone, so I don't know. I gotta figure stuff out because I know there's a few other people on trail this year who are causing issues very similar to what the other guy was doing. So I don't really know what to do, but yeah, we're in this weird gap. It's making more and more sense why there's no one here in this gap. It's probably because of trail days. A lot of people are either skipping ahead or a lot of people are probably just lagging behind. So yeah, I don't really see anyone anymore. And if I do, they're like speed hikers, so I just talk to them for 2 minutes and they're gone. But yeah, the only person we saw yesterday that we knew was Bedpan. He apparently got off trail to see the Avengers Endgame movie and stayed in that town for like 5 days or something. So yeah, he's actually around now. So we got Hunger Man, Logan, Bedpan, and me. That's the only people that I've known that are around me. But yeah, it's pretty weird feeling. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to today's hike. My heels are absolutely killing. It's good though that the rest of my foot sort of healed. It's literally just my heels, so now it just feels like straight up plantar fasciitis. And my knees just feel like they're hyperextending. It's like, I wish this would go away. I wish my sickness would go away. I wish the pain would go away. Because I think that would help my mental state of hiking a lot more. I just went over the hill that a lot of people are not looking forward to. It's like a 1,000-foot climb and I don't know, like a mile and a half or something. And then the one right after this is a huge climb. So I'm breaking it up today. I had the option of staying at the shelter or going back to the campground. And like this is the Blue Blaze that Logan took to get the campground. Anyways, I wasn't sure if I would be able to make it back to the campground today because I didn't know if I was going to have reception to call them. And through all the staticky talking, she was able to hear me. So I'm actually going back to the campground. I carried all my stuff today just in case, but I didn't have to. No big deal. I can't even remember how many miles I did today. I think it was like exactly 10 miles, but it was something like that. I'll probably be making a lot more miles tomorrow. Probably gonna try to aim for 15 to 19 or so. Back to the road where the campground was showing me from. And first you go up like this really steep hill and you walk another about 0.4 miles and then you hit this. It's like, couldn't even tell where the path was. Now it's like more of a road, but there's just like grass back there. So thank God I have gut hooks because I would not be trusting where I was right now. I arrived about 30 minutes early for the shuttle, and then I waited another 20 minutes or so for the shuttle. And there's no phone service out here, but I'm walking down the road now to the campground, maybe a mile and a quarter, mile and a half. It's a little bit of extra walking that I plan on doing, but at least I'm on a road, so it's easier. Just every little bit of extra walking you have to do is not good, especially when you have tendonitis in your feet and you're trying to rest up. And by the time I get there, the girl's probably gonna be closed, but if she sees that she forgot me, maybe she'll let me at least like go in the store and get some food. That is my hope because I was really looking forward to food tonight. So a little sad. It's nice to have a walk along a creek like this with an easy road.